And I'm here from Lift Hydrofoils. We're out of Puerto Rico over in the Caribbean, enjoying an awesome competition here in Townsville, Australia. And I'm here to talk to you a little bit about hydrofoils and how they work and how they're made and all that good stuff. This here is my foil that we're using in the event, and you'll see it's a traditional board that, you know, typical like a surfboard, kiteboard. But the big difference on this is that we have this keeled object coming off the bottom, and this is a hydrofoil. And when we ride and we get some speed, the board lifts out of the water and maintains itself over the water while you ride on this wing surface right here. The wings work much like an airplane. You have this front wing here that generates all the lift, which is capable of lifting your weight out of the water. It doesn't look like much, but that's because you're running through water, and water is 1,000 times more dense than air. So this wing here is actually the equivalent of a hang glider, a big delta wing. And this back one here is what's called your stabilizer. So this is similar to an airplane. You got that back wing in the back. That just keeps things in motion. And so, simple enough, as you get going, you pick up and you're balancing on these two wings, and you can feel pretty much everything down below inside the water. It's a really neat experience. These objects here, this right here is a strut, which basically gives you some distance between the wings and the board. And the water will be anywhere from down here to up here on the board. So you can be almost a full meter outside of the water, feeling like you're very high up and looking down. It's an incredible sensation. What you typically feel on a board of choppiness and all the surface conditions of the water, that goes away, and you just feel, you get up and everything goes silent and completely smooth as you just glide right through that water. The beauty with this, when you're flying a kite, you are literally flying, and you have two wings that are suspended in two fluid mediums, air and water. So that's a fantastic feeling. These objects here are made mostly of carbon fiber. There's a combination of materials inside, but it's designed much like an airplane. You begin typically with a computer drawing, so you can draw up all the components on a computer screen and analyze those components inside a fluid analysis program to find the proper balance points, lift surfaces. There's so many little numbers and details that go into this to make sure that it's properly balanced and glides through the water. And then from there, you can fabricate a series of molds which dictate the shape of the object. And in those molds, it's like making a ham and cheese sandwich. So you're going to lay down all the different materials and different orientations, everything you want in there for its strength and whatnot. You're going to put them in there, and you're going to basically close them together with a resin system like an epoxy, just much like boats are built. And that hardens up, and out comes your part, which is the shape of your mold. There's multiple designs. I mean, if you look around the beach, you'll see a bunch of different theories as to how to go about it, but all the principles and the physics remain the same: lift, drag, and balance. But yeah, that's about the more simple aspects of the foil. There's obviously some more details into it, but the basics of how it works.
All right, here we are. It's 50 seconds until the start of race number 90? 18. That was a pretty cool video from Nick Leeson. Impressive guy, impressive product. Thanks a lot, Nick, for your time. That's good stuff. 35 seconds until the start. We have definitely seen a build in this race. The breeze has built. We're up to 16 knots, still blowing out of the same direction. The waves are up. 20 seconds to go. Oleg Cherkashin having a little look at what the big boys do up here in the front. Let's see what he can make out of it. 10 seconds. Oleg is ripping along. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All clear, all clear, all clear. Benjamin Petit had to take a little bit of a dip. He was running early. Oleg Cherkashin is ripping right in the front row. Nice work, Oleg. Looking good. Right in between Benjamin Maxime. Oleg Cherkashin. He's got the look. He's in the mix. Good for him. That's awesome. Cool. Yeah, dude, it's not long before Oleg's going to be biting at those fools every move. Nice work, dude. He's a snow kiter. So I think that's his main background. And he's coming to this thing kind of eyes wide open. TDR, sending it out to the right-hand side. TDR is flying a 12 meter. I think I could barely see that logo before he got out of my view. So here we go. Race 18. We got some serious breeze on the course. Nick Neeson is full hike. Their bars are out right here. Bars are out. Julian is freaking hurting. I think he kept his 15, and a lot of guys dropped down to their 11 on the Joker. Maxime came out. He was like, dude, I'm on 11. And I said, you think that's the call? He goes, oh, yeah. Yeah, here we go. And so there it is. We've got a bigger breeze on the course. It's capping across the course. Have a little bit of a short race because that build just happened right inside of that 5-minute sequence. It was just like just a little extra step of breeze. So, you know, most guys were thinking it wasn't going to be as windy as yesterday, but I mean, we're just about there right now, and we're only just barely halfway through the day, not even halfway through the day yet. Benny Belly, man, the guy's always got to look at it. He's playing the middle of the course. He's getting into the mix. He's leading boats back to the next shift. Let's see what happens. Can't tell who that is on that top lay line on port. I think that's Maxime. Haven't seen Nico yet. See Johnny up there on that left-hand side. Johnny and Damo and Withington, and I see Julian. So here we go. We've got an interesting race set up. This is a middle of the course kind of situation. A lot of these guys are playing the middle, which is cool to see. Here comes this is going to be a little Superman. Faster than a speeding bullet, more powerful than a locomotive, able to leap tall buildings with a single bound. It's a bird. It's a plane. No, it's the race leader. I can't tell who it is. Who is it? Is that Kerner? Maxime. Oh, it's Nico. All right. So I got him. Now I found him. Here we go. Next is Maxime. Next is Julian, followed by Damo, then Johnny. Here comes Johnny. I can't see his kite size. He's on the 15. It's his 15-meter chrono. Damo's on his 12. A lot of the guys on the Jokers are on their 11s. Johnny's going to have the speed downwind. He's a major threat right here. He throws in his jibe and touches down and biffs. Oh, come on, dude. Yeah, dude. He's got the big kite for the run. He's ready to rip it, and then he just biffs the jibe a little bit. But he's sailing this low road. Dude, he's sailing at 10 degrees, 12 degrees different angle than the guys above him. He's just soaking, but smoking. Look at him go. Here comes Nico Parlier. He's pushing right at the buoy. Nico Parlier, ball of frickin' fizz all around him. Woo-wee. Look at him. He's got spray coming off of every fall, dude. Here he comes. All right, Nico Parlier in through the bottom mark, followed by Maxime Nocher. And Johnny Heineken rounds inside of Julian Kerner, passes 2 boats on the run. Not only Julian Kerner, but Damien Leroy. Damien Leroy follows Johnny and Julian right with Adam Withington. Withington's pinching up on him. Withington wants that angle. Damien's got it. But Withington takes the low road, goes for speed. Both kites are down. Adam gets his overlap. And away they go. All right-hand players over here. Everyone's going to the right-hand side. Got Benny Billy, TDR, And here we got Benjamin Petit, Jordan Curtis. Coming into this gate, this is an interesting little situation. We got Curtis, Petit. Petit's yelling at Marvin. He's saying, hey! And we got Nick Leeson. What a nice little group here. This is a good battle. Benjamin Petit, he ain't messing around, but he's got some work to do before these guys get through with this beat. I'll tell you what, Marvin's coming out. He's coming out firing right now. Nick Leeson ripping. Nick's going fast. And then Curtis, what else is he doing? He's sailing to the moon. Curtis goes to the moon. And we've got Sophie Kyle. She's far out. She's overpowered. She's super lit. She's trying so hard to hang on to that kite. It's way up in the air, and she's overpowered. Oh, brother. She's on that 12-meter chrono, and now she's getting a handle of it and looking good. But there they are on the right-hand side. I don't think I've seen them go faster than this in this regatta. This is some of the top upwind speed. They are absolutely smoking right now. For those of you looking at the stats, I mean, in my view, this is the fastest they've gone upwind. They are ripping. That's full on. That's full on. Oh, awesome. I think it's just that perfect condition where the waves are flat enough, but the breeze is heavy enough that they're just able to send it. There's nothing stopping them from just going nuclear. So, who got Parlier? Is that Maxime that got Parlier? It sure is. Maxime cracks away, and he's going. Parlier and Johnny right up next to each other. That's going to be a good battle. Johnny's got the bigger kite. Maxime's sending it. Let's see what he can do. If Maxime can hang on, I don't know. I think the Johnny and Nico battle is going to be pretty clear cut because Johnny's got that big kite up. He's got a big kite up. Just make that jibe. He makes his jibe. Johnny's through the jibe. He's hooked in. He's ripping. He jibes way early. He's sailing 12 degrees lower than the other guys with this big kite up. I mean, someone just freaking burbiffed. That'd be Damo. Oh, bro. Oh, dude, he's just getting hosed. All right, here they come. Oh, dude. That was Johnny the fifth. Oh, man. Man, I mean, that's it. I mean, he's just holding on to this huge kite. On the last run, he biffed the jibe, and then just now he just biffed the, he was sailing hard, sailing low, but he just exploded. God, he's going to be bummed about that. I think Julian might have just passed him. So here comes the battle. Maxime and Nico. Nico catches up to Maxime. Maxime and Nico. Nico rounds outside. Oh. Maxime goes up. Nico goes inside. And here it goes. Coming to the finish. It's Maxime followed by Nico. Maxime followed by Nico. Nico's really working his foil. Maxime's set. He's in the set it and forget it mode. And Nico's just all over his legs. Maxime and Nico. Maxime and Nico. Maxime and Nico in that order. It's Maxime and Nico. And Withington, time was 41 and 55 seconds. Withington having a race against Johnny. Withington putting together something. Can Withington get Johnny on this one? Where did he come from? Withington, downwind mastery. Withington and Johnny, I think Johnny gets him, but Withington's got to be happy about that race. Followed right behind by Julian Kerner, and then by Damian Leroy. Wow, Withington came out of nowhere and put a little show on. And there he is, TDR. TDR and Benny Belly. Benny Belly going to the boat, TDR going to the pin. Benny Callie is like, oh, man, I just want to go upwind. Get out of my way. They'll get out of the way soon, Benny. Hook in and go, bro. All right, there's Benny Belly, TDR, and Benny Callie, who's sailing through the finish line, but obviously he's not finishing right now. Sure wish he was finishing right now, and before you know it, that guy's going to be right in the heat. So remember that battle we were talking about earlier with Benjamin Petit and Leeson and Curtis. Well, guess what happened? Benjamin Petit sails away from that group. He tries to climb on the next one. And we got Nick Leeson. Oh, someone just explodes. That was Marv. Marv explodes. Here comes Leeson around the bottom mark. Everyone's going to be looking for a new kite when they go in. There's a lot of overpoweredness going on out here, but there he goes, Leeson. Gertis hates going downwind. Look at his style. Check out Gertis right now. He's just coming in one-handed. He's fully balanced. He's coming into the bottom. He's got his kite in the air. He's like, dude, all I want to do is finish right now. Here he comes, Jordan Gertis, upwind master, downwind. Downwind, he's not as confident. There he goes. Come on, Jordan. Gertis touches down a little bit. He's got that Lister foil. Good guy, good sailor, knows his stuff, but still learning the downwind side of this sport. Sophie Kyle coming in. Sophie Kyle right behind Jordan Gertis. Sophie Kyle right in front of Marvin Baumeister. And Oleg Cherkashin, he's out there. So here we are. Here's another race. Here's Nico. Maybe I can grab him for a few words. Nico, why don't you come back over here? And I'm going to grab Nico Parlier. Hopefully he can just sit on the back of the boat and say a few words about that race. One moment. Here he comes. He's got a grin on. The guy's never short of a grin. And let's just have a moment with him. So, Nico, tell... Oh, you jump on the boat first. Okay. Here he comes. I'm going to get in the dinghy with him. Oh, sorry, this is taking a little while, ladies and gents. So, Nico, thanks for coming by. Tell me about that race. What happened? There was a lot of lead changing.
Yeah, so I passed first on the buoy, but Maxime protested against me. He just yelled protest. So I was quite afraid. And on the second upwind, I did a 360. That was a tough 360 because Maxime, Julian, and Johnny were there. I was exactly on the ley line. And so I did the 360. And then when I crossed Maxime, he said, that was useless to do the 360. I was like, oh, okay, you say protest, but you don't think about it.
Oh, no.
So, pretty tough race, really intense, but I'm really happy to win it.
All right. Good job, Nico. So we're going to take a little break, and we'll see you back on shore. And we'll be back out here, ladies and gentlemen, in about a half an hour. Cheers. Sending it back to you guys in the booth. Oh, yeah. That was close.